welcome everybody who's locked into this final game for the Reading Rockets here at home in the Division 2 against High Rollers. And I've got here today Lewis Telford, which sounds a bit funny because we call him Chili. Welcome, Chili.
Hello guys. Yeah, it's the Reading Rockets' last game, home game of the season against the High Rollers. Should be a very good game today.
I hope so. Renowned for their, they know that each other. They always have a smallish, tight team, the Rollers, and really tight passing. That's the thing I used to know them for, but it was a while back, to be fair. But
yeah, I've played for both of these teams, so a lot of teams, and both of the teams have very small teams, but a lot of experience as well in some of the camps.
And Rockets will be looking to finish the season on a high, looking for a home win. And we'll go through the team sheet. So starting with the away team, if you could just read us out there.
Yeah, for the High Rollers today, we have number 5, Lacey, number 10, Alex Good, number 11, Haj Lamar, number 18, Alan Mansell, 19, Rob Herbert, number 22, Ricky Cahill, head coach.
Indeed, yeah, head coach for the other side, for the home team. You can see him now talking there, is Liam Barker. You may have seen him on the Premiership game the other week. I think he told me 33 points in that. Fantastic game that was to watch, even though the Rockets didn't manage to get the win against the tough team, Steelers. So today in this Division 2 team we have Mo Alamare, number 16, Andrew Long, number 21, Denise Tremus, number 24, Dan Stevenson, number 25, shout out Big Dan, Craig Jewett, number 31, Todd Travers, 48, Josh Trotter, number 52, and Stephanie Johnson, number 54.
Yeah, it looks like they've got a full squad, the Reading Rockets today.
Yeah, apart from Pete Rappers, who has a malfunction with his chair, and I know that because it's currently in my shed.
Looks like a strong Reading Rockets team, and the High Rollers, I've got a small squad, but a lot of experience, as I said earlier before.
Yep. They've known each other for forever, and it's like when they get into positions, the ball's just coming at them. Something that I try and bring forward into the coaching that we do with the teams that I work with. I use their example of the passing of the High Rollers, so I'll be interested to see if they actually do that today and they get to show off some of that. I haven't really followed the High Rollers in this division as much this season, so I'm not as. But I think you've seen a few of their games, haven't you?
I've seen a few of their games, and they're having a good, comfortable season. To be honest, they have come down from Division 1, but with the small squad they've got, they're feeling comfortable in Division 2.
Yeah, and shout out there to their head coach Ricky Cahill. When I was first doing my level 1, I think, and when my mum did the table, he was helping out with both of those. Remember, they used to come down to us when we were in Maidenhead early days with Harsh and the boys, and help us get off our sort of sessions. And I remember him always telling us about curls.
Yeah,
he was always going on about curls. So
he loves it when a low pointer can curl him in.
So we'll see if they get lots of curls today. Yeah. And they set up with, is that Mansell there?
Yeah, Alan Mansell.
Yeah, and Long, 21.
Friend of yours, right?
Indeed. So runs the Maidenhead Magic with me. We do Sundays and Fridays. Just friendly sessions. And if anyone is interested in giving the sport a go, juniors or adults, they can also get hold of the Reading Rockets doing some open sessions. They can be found on the socials, Reading Rockets Wheelchair Basketball Club, and on Instagram at Rockets BC.
Reading Rockets is a great community and a great club, so welcome to come and join.
At Rockets WC. So we're going to try a tactic today. We have had a go, myself and Chili here, doing the commentating, because we're quite similar characters and been around the game at least for a long time. So in order to break it up, I'm going to try and do the commentating when Rockets have got hold of the ball, and Chili is going to do the commentating when the High Rollers have got hold of the ball.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
We might abandon it if it doesn't go well, but let's start off and give it a go. It's a bit of fun. I might
Kevin
stop.
and Barry, me and you.
Might stop
Kevin and
mid-sentence when there's a steal. And
Here we go. I think we're nearly ready to start the game. Problem. Oh.
and the tip is off.
And the high rollers get the ball from the start of the game. Hadj Lamar. Hadj Lamar with a lot of experience on the ball right now.
Big hands of
The
Mansell.
bigs of Mansell.
Yes.
And that's the first bucket of the game.
First 2 points there, and they got into the key quite quickly and quite easily there, I would say. So they need to tighten up their D, Rockets. Todd Travers now at the top of the key on the ball. He pushes down the left-hand side, trying to squeeze that defence down, as Long's trying to get a bit of penetration into the key. Doesn't quite manage to, but Johnson's free. She's found her way in. Little drop off to Josh, and he gets it. He gets the drop. Trotter for
great
2.
pick and roll there. Great pick
Lovely
and roll from
teamwork.
Josh and Steph.
That was a full committal from Haj there that gave them that pick and roll, but brilliant work from the Rockets.
There we go. Alex on the ball now. The high rollers. Hadj Lamar. A big threat, Hadj Lamar. A lot of experience.
Outside.
He swishes it.
Nothing but net. Oh my goodness.
Perfect from Hadj.
What perfection on the shot. But here comes Todd again, firing down the middle. And they're going for a quick
Good defense.
setup. And who's covering top? Yes,
Ooh.
Steph's covering top. Todd makes a lovely bucket. Just
Beautiful.
a little nod back at Hudge to say he's also on the money from the outside.
Here we go again. Hadj, the ball handler.
They leave him
Here
open.
we go. Ricky with a shot. It's just wide.
And it's off for a Rockets ball. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter, 4 apiece. And that was interesting there from Rockets. They gave Haj a bit of space, even though he made that last one. I was wondering if they were going to put a bit more pressure on him. But in the end, Todd with another outside shot from the elbow.
Todd is on fire.
A little
at the start of this
nod
game.
as he comes round. Brilliant shot there from Todd Travers.
Can Hadj Lamar pull back and respond? Drives low. Alamanso on the screen. Ricky Cahill.
They let him in.
And it's just missed.
Too close, didn't they, really? But Long comes away with the rebound. And a big shout out to Emily Fremantle in the house. Sorry. As Todd writes himself up on the chair, I think they got called on an offensive. Am I right there, Ricky?
Yes.
Ricky. Chili.
Ricky.
I saw Ricky. I said Ricky.
No, it's okay. Ricky has a lot more experience than me, and I think he may be a little bit older, but here we go.
There's that
The
bullet
high rollers,
pass.
great pass.
Woo! That was beautiful work there, wasn't it? I know it was a 3-second call. He never went out the key. So, but it just shows what I was on about with that passing, that dish dive.
Just
Beautiful
the teamwork
work.
between the high rollers. It's a lot of experience, as I've said multiple times, but this team's played together for ages.
And Steph Johnson out to Travers. Travers looking for the pick. Gets the pick. Can he make good of it? Yeah. Yes, he can. Oh, he just took the baseline. I thought he was going to pass into Josh, but he just took the shot himself, and he is on fire. Todd Travers, 3 for 3, by the way.
Incredible. Alex is on the ball now. The Hadj sets the screen for Alex. Bang. Oh, it's short.
It's an air ball.
Yeah.
That was like me at training last night. Air ball.
We won't talk about that in this stream.
Well, wasn't the best session for neatness, but it was good fun. And Todd inside, gets the scoop with the left hand. His favoured hand, but doesn't quite manage to get around there. And
He's on the ball now.
He's destroyed his 100% record for the game.
It's so early in the game, anything can happen.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, what a drive by Hadj.
Yeah,
And
and the foul. Yeah, that
Two
was
shots come.
he got the better of him, didn't he, with the ball, going round, and then maybe a bit of frustration leaking out from Todd, but there was definitely a foul there.
There's a lot of good chair movement from Hadj. You can see his experience shown on the court.
Proper.
Learned a lot from him at the time in high roll.
Right, so he'll go to the line, too, and Mo takes the place of Todd.
For a little breather for Todd, I think. Nice Hadj. And that one's just short.
They'll let have him again, because you see everyone, did a little fake and everyone ploughed in. Thought, I don't know what she called there, but it's Red Bull. The red.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that goal, to be honest.
I don't know what. Do you know what happened, Steph? No, shake of the head there. Nobody knows.
I've got to say, these refs, one of them travels everywhere. She's one of the best refs I can say.
They put in the hours.
Yeah.
Here we go. Steph, all open. Oh, off the first shot of the game for Steph, and it's a good look, but doesn't
Hands on
drop.
the ball again. He'll slow it down, I think, here.
Arch.
Alex.
Mansell.
Oh, Alan Mansell.
Mansell
Just misses that.
comes short, and talking of short, going to Long. Long driving through. Lovely work from Drew. He's doing a really good job of getting into the key and getting his own rebound 3 times. No, twice.
Yeah, Ricky Cahill with a rebound.
It's good work from Drew. He'll go again. If he gets the chance, he'll go again. And Steph's not going to give that up lightly.
You can just see the passion when Steph plays.
Absolutely. It's a
Incredible.
jump ball. And it stays in Rockets' possession. 8-5 to
See
the
what high roller's defense
Rockets.
is like.
With 5 minutes on the clock, or just under 5 minutes on the clock in this first quarter, and the Rockets leading by a whole 3. Oh, I was going to say 5. 3 points.
Good rebound from Alex, though. Always in the right position. They got a man out here. What can high rollers do with this? Allen's in.
Hey, he's a tall man, isn't he?
Very tall man.
Yes, and Drew there with the hands. The interception from Long. Long to Trotter. Trotter, and it's been called on Hadj. I wasn't sure which way they would. And Alamari into Johnson. Johnson on the near side. Sits behind Trotter and says, I'll take that little one. Yes, 2 points. And that takes them up to double figures. Rockets at home, twice as many points.
Hadj with his speed. Oh, very nice by Hadj. Oh, just
that was
misses.
beautiful, wasn't it?
It was beautiful play by
He
Hadj
was
Lamar.
flying then. Love that. But good work again from Drew to fight the pressure and find Alamari on this side where we're commentating. It goes back to the top where Steph's making a little adjustment. And looking for the foul. Didn't quite get it.
It's a great rebound by Ricky Cahill.
But again, really pushing. She's trying to get in there. She's making it count.
Alex on the ball. Is he good? He's driving the key. Has Lamar for the shot behind the screen. Nope. To Alex. Oh, and Alex
And
is just
the
short.
red rebound. It's another red rebound. And
So
Josh
the
looks like he's got a bit of a boost there. That was a nice push. He's going to go all the way. All the way he goes. Oh, he's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Good rebound.
And it's got a little bit cold for the Rockets in the last couple of offenses.
Allen behind the screen. And it's short.
Yes, good work from Trotter. Keeps it a Rockets ball. And now looking for Trotter again. Long finds him over the line. And here we go. Same as last time, potentially. With Long going down the baseline. Gets the mismatch over by Eve. And Craig going in for the rebound.
Got a great rebound there.
And over the last couple of seconds, it's just gone a little bit scrappy in terms of
a lot of missed shots.
Yeah, finishing off.
Timing is crucial. But Alex is in the middle. Oh,
again,
and a layup. And it's just not dropping for the high rollers at the moment.
And it's a loose ball. That means it goes out to the Rockets, but first we'll have a timeout. I think it's a good call. Get them all a bit, chilled out and refocused. Good start from the Rockets. 10-5 to the Rockets with 2 minutes left of the first quarter.
Yeah, the high rollers, the last few offenses have been a bit rushed, but I think they've got a lot of experience and they'll come back.
So I'm looking, yeah, absolutely. I look down at my sheet and high rollers have scored a lot of their attempts. And if you look at the other end, from Rockets, they've actually probably only done about 50% of theirs. So they could have been even more ahead, whereas high rollers just had a couple of little bits in the last few seconds that have meant that the Rockets have maintained their 5-point lead here at the Wren School in Reading.
See who will be a key figure for the high rollers today. At the moment, it looks like it might be Haj Lamar or Alan Mansell, the big threats.
To be honest, Mansell is if they let him get close, he's got a height advantage over everyone, and I think
a very big man.
Yeah, they'll make use of that. So they definitely need to be keeping him out. And then I think, like you said, if Haj is either given space to drive or left open, he's going to make him pay from the outside shot or the drive to the for the layup.
I've trained with high rollers previously, and Alex is also good at long range shots.
Okay. So he's got
might come into effect.
Is that number 10?
Number 10, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that was
and the press is on from Alex.
A low catch for Craig Jewett, but he managed it. He's kept it.
There we go.
He's picked his pocket. Oh, and it's a backcourt. And
good pressure from Alex, though.
That was indeed one-man hustle, and it paid off. And over to you, Chili.
Alex to burn the ball.
Oh. And as quickly as that, it's a red ball.
I didn't really know the call there. What was the call?
I just heard violation, so I don't know what that means. I obviously need to go on
I need to go and do a course there.
Yeah, a repping course as well. Yeah. Steph Johnson from the baseline.
And it's another great
bounces
rebound
back out. And Steph Johnson 1 for 5 at the moment.
Here we go.
But they've all been good looks.
And Ricky's in. And that's a layup from Ricky Cahill. Great positioning and a great pass.
You can see the pass. In fact, I think Haj's pass is similar to Steph a lot of the time. When she gets that flick on the pass, that was fantastic from Long to get the quick turn and pass on. It's good work.
Great. Oh, I thought that was a high rollers ball, to be honest.
It's an Alamare ball. It's a Johnson ball, and it's a Jewett ball at the top. Number 31, Craig Jewett. Oh, Alamare back into Jewett. Oh, lovely drive from Jewett.
And Alex has got the ball.
I swear there was a bit of contact on his chair.
Oh. I think they'll slow it down here, the high rollers.
I think it suits them more, yeah. But
maybe they can use the height. High rollers. Oh, Haj dropped behind the screen. I think he'll shoot too.
That on Trotter. Young Josh. 52, yep. and there's only 30 seconds left on the clock, so it's now gone to 10-7. This would like to get 10-8.
Clean shot from Hadj.
We'd like to get
First
another
one's
score on the board, obviously before the end of the quarter. High rollers equally will want to get level.
And he switched it. 2 from 2 from Hadj Lamar. See the press. Press really good.
Get it
Nice defense from Eve. Nice defense from Eve.
Oh. Sorry, I went silent then. I started watching, thinking, and I actually forgot to talk. I was holding my breath then.
I know, I rollers on a fast break.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. It was so close. As I'm sure you can see, you might have thought there was a problem with our mics. I actually had a problem with my voice box.
I was wondering why I wasn't talking.
I just went into the mode of, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? I was like speaking to myself in the head. Oh, he will be upset about that.
You think, like, we have to do the job at the same time as watching the game.
Yeah, I'm terrible if you ever give me a camera, because the camera will be pointing to the left, and the ball's actually gone to the right, and I haven't followed the.
Luckily we have Steph for doing that for
exactly.
us. She's doing a great job.
So that is really interesting. It brings us into 10-9 at the end of the first quarter, when really the Rockets were leading 10-5 for the majority of that, and that last little bit, that could have been a real game changer in terms of like your momentum coming out into the second quarter, feeling a high. So they got to come out really strong now. Just do what they did in the first quarter. They still won the quarter. I don't think high rollers will be upset about their game either.
I think high rollers are doing a great job. Defense may be a bit tighter, but offensively, got Hadj who's on fire at the moment, and they've still got Alan Mansell. Keep taking the shots, like he's always in the right positions. It's not dropping at the moment.
I think
but they will start dropping.
Rockets need to make use of the speed of a couple of players, because I know there's you got Haj is nippy and so on, but you want to use a bit of the speed so they can get a couple up there very quick, get these fast breaks. There was a couple of times when they had a 3-on-2 or 3-on, a 2-on-1 or at least a one-man advantage, and they can, if they can capitalise on those, I think they'll be really good.
Rob has entered the game number 19 for high rollers, and I've got to say, at training when I was with them guys, probably one of the funny guys. And he does some crazy things, but he's a funny. Inbounding the ball to Hadj Lamar again. He's a very key part of this team. Vicky Cahill, Goose.
Denise Tremus has entered for the Rockets, and now we have Todd on the back in as well. So that means Mo and Josh have gone out, and Long with a really good drive into the key, but the pass just was not there from Travis. He needed a lot more height on that pass. That needed a perfection hook from Jewett. I say that because he does a lot of those.
And Hadj Lamar with a great curl from Rob.
I was going to say, yeah,
the layup.
There's those curls that they're.
And that's what I mean with Rob and his experience.
Yep.
That's what he likes to do, just curl people in.
And with that, they're in the lead. You know, it's 11-10 now. So advantage to the Rollers. And pick not quite set. And they'll try again. Here we go. On this side, they're still trying to do a pick and roll, and Todd has deserted the pick and roll.
And the defense is tighter now from a high roll.
To be fair though, I think they were still trying to work the pick and roll here, but then Todd just went over to the other side. So
that's great defense from a high rollers. It's got a lot bit tighter now. Coming into the second quarter, the defense has got stronger.
Seemed a bit bizarre to me, that offense. I didn't quite understand it.
And Alex is on the ball. Known for his long distance shooting. But it's a great pass into the big man, Alan Mansell.
With the mismatch and backing into his chair, he gets 2. Yep. So chair foul. Any contact from the chair whilst they're shooting, it's going to be shooting from the line. And who's the substitution from? Is that Stevenson? It's Stevenson. And Dan Stevenson, first time I've seen him play for the Rockets, number 25, good friend of mine. And also Mo comes in.
Oh, Alan Mansell for 2. First one to rims out. And the second one is good. The big man.
Alan Mansell putting some more points on the board, and the pressure on the Rockets. As the Rockets are getting pressed, Craig does a lovely job to come back and pick.
It's a great
Looking
job
for
from
outlets
Lamar.
over the line. Yes, no, yes. Oh, very close. There was a hand to that from Mo Alamare, but not enough of a hand to be able to take it in.
And Alex behind the screen. Oh, and it's an air ball, but
Collected by the Rockets big, Mr. Long. And now it is Craig Jewett who manages to get the ball to Johnson, and they'll take a little breath as Craig goes on the overlap, and Dan Stevenson tries to set a screen, and the big hands of unfortunately there was contact on that pass.
Hedge is away. He's going to slow it down, I think, and wait for Alan to come.
I was just about to say that was the hook that I was talking about from Craig, but Cahill got a hand to it. Also very tall.
Here we go.
And will Dan go?
Oh, Alex behind the screen, and it's a swish.
A lovely shot. Garish.
And from behind, they are now up by 4 points.
And this is it. This is how quickly the game can change. And in this case has changed. And that is an offensive by Mr. Long.
It's great defense from Alex.
I think he needed to do an immediate bounce stop when he caught that. Easy for me to say from the sideline. Not as much to see, easy to see when you're in the game.
Close friend, Robic going in the ball. As I mentioned, the funny guy. Pass it to Hadj. Hadj with the ball. Now jumping Hadj. Oh, behind the screen.
Good defense from
Shot.
Craig.
And it's bang. It's money from Hadj.
I don't think I've got him down for a miss so far in this game. I think he might be the only player that's on. Oh no, he missed one from the line. Yeah. And Mo, under all sorts of pressure, manages to fumble out to Mansell.
And the slow it down, yep. Great job. The defense is good from the Rockets at the moment, though. Oh, Alex going down the middle. And Hadj with a layup. Great pass from Alex at the top of the key.
I think they need a timeout from the Rockets potentially, as there's a bit of momentum flowing from the high rollers. They're getting pressed, and it's working. They're getting lots of turnovers, and they're basically not missing.
Yeah. At the moment, they've been on a run.
When you put that together,
and I think that's a foul from Rob, maybe. Correct.
Get an 8-point lead from a comeback from a five-point deficit halfway through the first quarter to an 8-point lead halfway through the second quarter. So difference a quarter can make.
As you can see today, they've only got 6 players.
I think that's quite classic for the high rollers to have a small team. And looking for the big hands of Long, he finds in the middle! Andrew Long for 2. And he gets his name on the scoreboard. And fun fact for you here on the stats, he's 100% this quarter.
Yeah, Alan Mansell in the key.
And
it's a perfect.
1 for 5 finish overall for both Steph and Andrew Long, or somewhere around that. And that's another 2 points on for Mansour a minute ago. Yep. And Josh not able to get his hands fully to that. So
Lamar. And now look at the speed of Hadge. Look at the ball control.
And Johnson almost with the steal.
Lucky.
Stevenson comes away with it. Hand off to
Well,
Long,
straight
and
defense.
Johnson's going to push. Johnson's going to push hard. Oh, no, he won't be happy with that.
And Hadge is in for a layup.
He will definitely not be happy with that. And that is a
That's a easy
roar
layup.
of frustration from Andrew Long as the fumble goes straight into
Pressure
the
again
hands
though.
of Hirsch.
Pressure again from the high rollers. They're struggling to get out, the Rockets.
And that is a lovely ball. Keep it in, Josh. Oh! To be honest, I thought there was nothing wrong with that. I thought, you know, he could have just flicked that back to Steph, and that would have been a lovely little bit of play.
But the development from Josh, what you see over the last year or two, is incredible.
And
His
the only
confidence
voice I
is-
can hear on the court is Steph. Sorry, I cut you off there, Chili.
That's okay. And Mansell with a... Oh. Hadge is there. It's great positioning from Hadge Lamar. Looking from the Rockets there.
That is a foul against Johnson in the second quarter. That takes the third team foul. No, first team foul for Rockets, third on the high rollers.
But as you can
Oh
see
no,
there
no,
from
so
the
on the
score
round.
there, 10 points up now.
Who's fouled for? Let's have a little conversation whilst they're on the timeout. Who else has fouled, do you know? Had
Rob on
Haj fouled earlier. Oh, he went to the line. There was a couple there, wasn't there? There was Trotter and... I'm trying to keep a little bit of the tactics, the stats here on my piece of paper in front of me. Give you some useless facts as we go along. Like, for example, Andrew Long is 100% for this quarter.
Yeah. Oh, not so many shots or maybe even one, but he's 100%. And he's one of your close friends, so that's why you
You've
can
got to
have
look
that.
on the bright side.
Oh, I'm
Hopefully
going to say, though,
you can put those couple of little fumbles behind and come strong.
you're going to see on the high rollers squad, Hadge Lamar is on fire in the second quarter.
All respect to the high rollers, they have dominated this bit of the quarter here, taking us to 22 to 12. Their press is really actually starting to be effective, and they're making their shots, you know, as we said. So all together.
Now my friend Rob is going to inbound the ball. Great pass from Rob.
Have a
And
shot.
it's Hadge. Maybe cover shot. No, he goes down low. Beautiful from Alex though.
Oh, and Craig Jewett can't get his hand
Again.
to that. Mansell in the key.
Oh. Oh. Nice from Alex. Great. Hadge. Oh, it's a pass. Good
And
defense from Andrew Long.
One of those rare moments where I can mark down that on that offense, Hodge actually missed a shot. That doesn't happen much. I'm not talking about the pass that he just made.
Mansell.
Look how tall he is. He is an
Oh.
absolute giant. In
But
the chair.
once them shots start to go, it will be trouble.
Good work from Mo to set the pick for Josh, and Josh hands back to Mo, and Mo's going to look to find Big Long on the other side. Long,
Very
a little
long.
bit of a cut from the baseline, in and out. There was nothing wrong with that attempt, except for the fact it didn't go in to the basket.
Now Mansell on the ball now.
And
He'll take the shot. Pass it to Hadge Lamar. Ricky with a pick. It's give Hadge some space.
oh, look at
It's
that.
a great. Oh, and it's bang bang from Hadge Lamar.
That was a classic mismatch of speed instead of mismatch of height. So he got his chair all the way round Andrew's side of his wheel, and then there was no way that he was coming back from that without fouling him. Brilliant work from Hadge. We're getting a bit of a masterclass from him today. And yes, Johnson comes away with it. And is that Mansell?
I don't
Johnson.
really know what the call was there.
I
But
think it was chair
done on
contact or
Mansell.
something. But I think after she collected the ball, he pushed into her chair potentially or something. It doesn't really matter, but the tenacity of Johnson fighting for every single ball, you've got to respect that.
Yeah.
Look at that, almost pushed backwards out of the chair. She's looking for outlets, and Long is not looking, he's pushing forward. What a moment of timing. It was, it's just not going the Rockets' way in this quarter, I will say that. 24-12 in the favour of the guests, High Rollers. Oh, Mo with a steal. Alamari gives them a taste of their own medicine. And Andrew Long screaming for outlets. And Mo is there to help out. Mo down to Johnson. Johnson working well with Josh for the pick. She goes for the shot, comes off the rim, but falls to the hands of Mo Alamari. Goes back to the big hands of Long.
Oh, it's a great rebound from Alex. Go. 1 minute 45 on the clock. Azamara's going to slow it down, wait for his team to come up the court. Rob's on the ball. He'll slow it down. Great pass. Look at the movement from Hadj. Just his experience.
And the passing.
Shot. Rob, it's just short. Great rebound.
I don't know what you think, Chili, but it seems like they've gone into another gear, the High Rollers. They've clicked in and they're firing on all cylinders. Perfect. But they're going to have to get back for this fast break here. This is what I was on about with the speed of the Rockets. We need to just make the most of all these opportunities. Oh, my goodness. And that really is what I was talking about there at the end of the last, whether it was timeout or quarter, I can't remember, when they can get those fast breaks. They can get those 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s.
They're just changing sport there with the rebound. He's playing football with a header. He loves to make a laugh out of the game too. Everyone just enjoys playing wheelchair basketball. It's a great interception from Rob though.
To be honest, that was just a little bit short on the pass, I think.
He's going to get it over. Big Alan Mansol's there.
And
Hadj is there.
I think that's a frustration because Greg's doesn't normally do short passes like that, you know. And he's probably just got a little bit annoyed and then gone in for a bit of a hard one on Mansell.
I'm just going to go back on what you said earlier. Second down. The second level that they've come. Incredible. Hadj Lamar's looking for the shot again. And it just misses this one.
So, as reference, Rockets put over 20 shots up in the first quarter, and they've only taken 5, let's say, in this quarter. Whereas the High Rollers are about the same as they were before, but anything,
rebound.
Their conversion rate, as you've just seen, from Ricky Cahill, is much, much higher. I believe that's first for the quarter, though, from...
I think so, yeah. It was Rob with the shot. And
they're only got 10 seconds left on the clock. Oh, my goodness, and it is another
is he gonna shoot
turnover.
5 seconds, 4 seconds.
It could be a 3.
He's going to drive. Hadj Lamar. Shot.
Too late.
It's too late. But that ends the second quarter, going into half-time with guests leading 26-12, the Reading Rockets.
Yes. Yeah, the High Rollers leading 26-12. Sorry. So we'll see you after the half-time in 10 minutes, I believe. And we'll see if the Rockets can pull this back and flip the game on its head. See you soon. And the shouts are in, the teams are in, and we're coming back for the second half of the High Rollers versus Rockets.
So we are
Rockets
back.
at home in Reading.
Reading will start the play.
And Todd Travers, really instrumental in the first quarter of scoring a lot of those points, is back on the court. Here he is. I had a quick word with him at half time, and he was a bit put out about the number of fouls he managed to pick up.
And Hadj has got on a fast break here, and it should be smooth, and it's an easy layup.
Unbelievable. Now they're playing the Rockets at their own game. And I wonder if they're going to switch their tactics for this quarter. Well, they're still pressing, and that was a bit of a worry pass for a second from, oh, lovely, into Drew, and Drew overcooks the layup. He does all the hard work. And
Hadj on the ball now. Driving. Great for defense from Dan, though.
Stevenson did well to get in the way. And that might have come off of Mo, you know.
I think that is a High Rollers ball from the
No, it's not. It's not. I thought it was. You know, it's hard to see from here, and of course.
When you wear glasses too, it's not great.
They keep telling me I need to wear glasses, but I've not given in yet. And Andrew Long on the ball, over to Stevenson. Stevenson on the halfway, keeping the ball alive. Passes into Trotter. Trotter now, and he. Very frustrated look on his face as Hadj comes away with the ball.
It's Hadj on the ball now, but great pressure from Mo. Alan Mansour. Great defense from Josh, but Hadj misses that one.
And Andrew Long, the Reading Rockets. Pushing, passes to find Daniel Stevenson, number 25, 25 into 21 Long, and it's again
a great rebound
off of the left side of the rim for Long.
Alan Mansour's good drive here. It's another layup for Hadj Lamar.
And that is indeed the man of the quarter so far. The man of the game so far, I would say. And Long, looking to find Travers. Finds him on the halfway, and I think they're going to call on the contact there. Yep.
Yeah, it would be Alex who would foul there, number 10.
He's number 10.
They always make a joke at High Rollers that Alex is a very angry man, but he's always a very nice man.
And there's a pick opportunity for the Rockets if they can pull it off. Yes, they can. Yes, come on. Josh Trotter for two. Sorry, I'm getting involved with the crowd there.
That's great play from
And I think
Josh.
it'll need that little boost, you know, because the Rockets haven't scored for a while, and it's just that's the pickup potentially that could swing the game for them if they can get back into this.
It was great play from Josh.
And they need to get their hands up.
Here we go. Alan Mansell swishes
Nothing
it
but net
from the free throw line.
From Mr. Mansell. And Josh is over. We're looking for outlets. Travers
is
on
there
the near
as well.
side. Travers. Yes, Travers and Stevenson on the overlap. But it's straight into Josh again.
And Josh
with the easy layup. Come on.
It's great play from Josh. He's in the right place, right time from Josh.
And Trotter on something like 75% for this game. So he hasn't seen that many minutes, but he's actually got a good percentage.
And Hadj is there again. Pass it to Alex. And it's off.
Three. Oh. You know what? When he brought that ball back down before he shot, I thought they were going to call three.
Yep.
And then she blew, and then it was like, no, it was the contact on the chair. So did you see what numbers? Was it Mr. 52? 5 and 2, 52. So
it's a great first one from Alex. One more. Free throw. Oh, and that one's just short, but is he going to get the rebound?
No, because Todd Travers comes away with it. Finds Long. Long on to Stevenson. Stevenson looking for an outlet. Finds it just over the line with Travers. Travers back to Long. Andrew Long back to Travers.
Travers there.
And this is a pick opportunity if he can hold on to it. But it's been knocked out of his hands by the furious high roller.
Furious from Rob. But the aggression what Rob plays with, it's all the passion. He loves the game, but sometimes he's very serious.
48, Todd Travers. That was a 3-point attempt, wasn't it?
Oh, it's gone out the building.
And that is a sunshine shot from Todd Travers.
But if I can see there's some sand outside. Hopefully the ball's not got stuck in the beach.
And you can see, well, we can see right in front of us a battle of Todd and Hudge. And actually,
but this
Hudge making it difficult, you know, to keep hold of.
But the chair movement and the chair control, all you can see there, the ref is wiping all the sand off the ball. It's been to the beach. Now Mansell with the ball. Ricky Cahill. To Rob. Yeah. Oh. Allen's there. But there's two here. He's going to shoot behind the screen. Is it money?
Interesting.
And it's money from Hadj Lamar.
Yeah, it was quite good communication from Andrew Long, trying to organise the defence there. But you're not going to stop that outside shot unless you're going to be jumping. And then you risk the picks anyway. So Andrew Long now trying to make a difference at the other end. He's got the big man of Mansell in front of him. And he passes over to Trotter. Trotter on a good record for this quarter. Goes to the top
from the high rollers.
And in and out. And he'll go to the line.
Todd is a key role of this Reading rugby. What a player he's been so far this season.
Absolutely. But the only man to score for the Rockets this quarter, as of yet, is our man Trotter. First one, slightly awry from Travers, but he'll get one more go at this and potentially even a rebound opportunity.
It's nice from Todd Travers. 1 of 2 from the line. Here we go, the battles again. Hadj Lamar and Mo Alamari. Oh, great chair position.
You see
beautiful.
What? Do you know what?
I'm Rob with a finger roll.
Got to say, Chile, I found that a little bit frustrating. When it's right in front of your face like that, the pick was coming for whoever it was that was in front of us, like for ages, and they didn't call it. They didn't say pick coming, pick coming, pick coming. And your number 19 for the high rollers just set it, rolled over, got the ball into him, potentially had the shot. It was just
a little bit scruffy here. This few minutes.
Long, Long can't find Stevenson. I would say it was a slightly ambitious pass there to Stevenson. It's not quite what he wanted, but Rockets will take that. They'll take the turnover ball.
Good pressure from the Rockets though.
Travers. Or as I've heard him being called on some of the streams.
Dan.
Travers.
Oh,
what a handoff! Oh. Lovely from Dan Stevenson.
And one.
Josh Trotter continues his scoring streak in this third quarter clash against the high rollers. And he gets one from the line here. The opportunity to take him to 7 points for the quarter. And when you look at their score as 19, that's a significant contribution. Oh, they'll get the rebound though.
Oh, he's got the rebound. Can he make it instead of one? It's air ball, but I think it's playing so well at the moment, Josh.
I think they just needed a little bit of pause, composure, wait, because they had him and Long. You know, they had the advantage. They could have just slowed that down that little bit. But when the adrenaline's pumping, it's hard to.
Ricky Cahill on the ball. Pass it to Haj Lamar.
Oh, there we go. Yet
Beautiful
again.
cut.
Yet
Oh, the chair control.
again. That man, Mr. Lamar, is causing havoc for the Rockets. And Todd unable to keep hold of that ball.
Alex is on the ball now. He'll be passing it to Haj Lamar again.
I would argue that was a decent pass. Unfortunate not to be able to retain possession.
It'll be 3-second call on Ricky Cahill in the key.
Do you know what? That was Josh's doing. I'm going to give him a round of applause there. Applause. That's because my nails are too long. Round of applause. That's a new one. He is working really well today, is Josh.
But the pressure
And
again.
they need to get it over. The seconds are going. And they do it. Oh, they managed to get it over. Can you believe it?
I had Lamar with the pressure.
And I think that's now a Rockets ball, so they'll get another opportunity. Oh, that was a little bit of a panic, wasn't it? And if you look down here, you got Mansell straight away on. And now, I don't know what Mansell's first push is like, but I would back Drew now at trying to beat him on the first push before the pass comes in.
It's a lot that Mansell has a lot of experience of with chair positioning and things, but he's not the quickest players, but his shot is very nasty when it starts to drop. So Andrew Long is a lot quicker player than him, but...
That's what I was wondering. Okay, who's going to jump?
I think Alex might...
Oh, they've got to jump that man. And then they're looking for the pick.
Here we go. And it's in and out again.
Oh, how did they get that rebound?
Oh. And it's in.
And good vocal from Long, trying to keep this game alive. And it's going to be pretty tricky when the Rollers are playing with such tenacity. A little pass off to Stevenson is no good, but Long has managed to come away, and it goes to Travers. Travers on the little fade, and there's contact from number 10 on the floor, and that will be a Rockets ball. And it's time for subs.
Long is coming off for the knee.
You know what? I think I might be wrong with the stats because I'm only scribbling down it roughly, but I think he's only made one of his shots, but he's made a lot of impact in the game, has Drew. And I think they might miss him, taking him off, to be honest. You know,
here's Todd Travers.
Yes, Todd Travers.
He is on fire yet again.
My pen's run out. The big presence on the court, though, is Long. Let's see if Denise Tremis now has got the chance to take the last minute and a half of the third and make her mark.
Adjumar behind the screen. So Rob at the top. Oh! And I was talking to Rob at half time, and he was saying that he's a bit sore. It didn't look very sore for me there.
I believe first one for Rob in this quarter, and a lovely take from Denise. I like that. I like
Denise.
it. And Mo Alamari, under all sorts of pressure. He gets it knocked out from number 10, that was. And they're really good at putting the pressure on the smaller players, the high rollers. They seem to be getting a lot of turnovers here. And a long pass over to Trotter. Trotter from the outside.
It looked good.
It did. It was floating through the air.
Like a rainbow. But look at the speed.
Oh, good work.
Oh, Roberto.
It was on his own, but he did the work. Again, I would say this man, Trotter, today has made a massive impact. Had a really good game. And she's looking for outlets. And they just didn't get it.
Violation.
And this is where you need those heads facing, you know, so they're not worried about getting those quick passes out. In terms of action, I think this quarter has been more like it.
And it's smash from Haj Lamar. He's making it look easy.
again, I don't even think the High Rollers have really missed this quarter, have they? But the Rockets are giving it large as well this quarter, which is good to see. But you can't be having that, look. Can't be having that. More turnovers. You need those outlets at the sides, you know, halfway up the court, one on each side. And that's the big hand to Mansell. Lucky to come away without that. Quick handoff.
So at the end of the third quarter, it's the Reading Rockets 21 and the visiting guest High Rollers 43.
And I think High Rollers will be happy with that. It's reflective of their shot to conversion ratio, that's for sure. I think the Rockets had a terrible sort of patch on that second quarter, you know, where they dropped loads of points, and they haven't actually managed to come back. But this has been a better quarter, and Josh Trotter seems like today is his day. He's on. Let's keep him on, I would say. Also, Todd, I think I'd like to keep him on. Seems to be making a good impact, even if he gets fouled out at the end. Keep him on until he does.
Fourth quarter, I wonder what Liam Barker's saying.
That's what I'm trying to think through. That's what my mind's going.
For Liam Barker, player, knows what he wants to do. Very good coach for the players.
Wonder if they could press back a bit, you know, because they were always pressing them, High Rollers. I wonder if they could use a bit of speed at the Rockets to press on them. Don't know if that would.
But for me, looking at the High Rollers squad, Brett's had and his speed. One Todd Travis could match up.
Take him out the game,
take
sort
him
of
out
thing.
the game. Maybe it's a big deficit, but
you know,
finishing strong the season. That's what Reading Rockets was.
When we were saying about those opportunities of the fast breaks, with the likes of Todd and Josh on, that fast break then ends up being someone who's not like mismatched on height. So there's a better chance of conversion. But I do think putting in the ball when they're under pressure, not enough options, and not enough of that quick passing to get up and over from the Rockets. So let's see if they can get up and over in this quarter.
See if Liam Parker's magic will work to pull this back. I'll just make the end of the season for the Reading Rockets a strong finish.
So quick hello to anyone who's watching on YouTube. Thanks for following the season with us, Reading Rockets. This is the last one here, the last quarter of the last one. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video. It helps. For every like, it will then promote for every 5 more people. This is how the system works. So let's keep that love going. And over to you, Chile, with the High Rollers.
Yep, well, Alex is there. Would have been a great pick and roll, but either way, Alex scores.
Is that Girish, number 10?
Yes.
That's the first points on the board, and it comes from the High Rollers, and they are straight away putting that pressure on again. And we got Johnson back in the game.
Yep.
Nice.
They can bring a lot of experience and ball knowledge.
Yes, her experience comes from years of coaching the running game as well, and she's transferred really well over to the wheelchair game, because it is such a different sport. But the principles and the work ethic, you know, even if you're in a different sport or a different... Oh, look at that pass. Chile. Look at that. That was absolutely fantastic. Who did that pass come from?
Alex.
Lovely pass.
The angry man.
And Trotter to Travers. And will he take the cover? He will. And he makes it off the glass. It's not glass, it's off the MDF. Off the plywood.
Alex on the ball now. He's 1-on-1.
That
it's
takes
a great
it.
pick. Rob at the top.
Board 47-23 in this fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go.
High Rollers are keeping with their press. Worked all game for them.
Oh, that was good. That was a nice turn from long and a lovely handoff. But the High Rollers are having none of it. Look at them getting their hands to the ball. And Johnson, Lovely patience, waiting for that pick. I love that.
Nice, good interception though.
That was
Rob.
brilliant, wasn't it?
And
That really was.
oh, look at Steph Johnson, look at the speed. Oh, but Alex was there before her.
And he's made it there.
Made it. A few little fumbles. He fights through it, and Craig's got the rebound.
Yep, and Long brings it. Long brings it up to the halfway line, over the halfway line. And he's looking for his outlets. Who does he find? He finds Jewett. Jewett waiting for the pick, gets the pick with Trotter. Not able to roll, but he got a bit of space and caused a bit of confusion, and Long can't get out of the key. And where is Long on the list? Okay.
Here we go, inbound from Rob to Alan Mansell.
Thought he was going to pull a 3 then for a second.
Very good at fakes.
He even fakes his free throws.
Yeah.
Oh, now.
And we can say that was a fake pass.
I think this is part of the risk though of that fast passing sort of your partner knowing where you're going to be, all of that lot. That every now and again you'll get it wrong, and then it looks a bit funny like that. But this is, I encourage that. You know, with the teams that we practice with, I think if you know your teams well, you can predict where they're going to be.
Here we go, and Hadj Lamar.
That was amazing. He has been
he is my
phenomenal
MVP
today. I think as far as the high rollers go, yeah, for sure, easy.
But
Look at that. Look at that. Look
incredible.
at that.
Incredible.
Ping pong into the basket.
I've got to say, from the Rockets though perspective, Rod Travis has been on fire again.
Do you know what? I call Josh. No, I call Josh today for the Rockets. He is. Oh, Johnson. Not had the best game of her life, I'd say, because of like what it says on the sheet, and we know she's got a lot of scoring potential. That was a beautiful pass. You see the weighting on that pass. You know, it was perfect, so that he went onto it, captured it, finished it off. That's the high rollers passing that I'm on about.
What we was at last night, and you were saying about the things that I was doing.
Yeah.
I've all learned it from that man there. So.
Well, that's what I was trying to sort of achieve with you and me when we were playing together. It's that link up, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know. And Todd able to make the basket, but he gets called on the offensive, and that is a cancel basket.
Great defense from Eve.
And they need to lift their heads for the last 5.5 minutes.
It's good to see Eve putting in the minutes for the high rollers too, working hard on defense and offense, and creating the space for Hadj and Allen. Look at this now, she's getting Allen in.
Mansell's in, I've got to say.
But Alex on the top of the key.
You know, I thought that pass was going to go to Mansell.
But that was all the hard work from Eve to get Alan Mansell in there. Hard work pays off. It's great work from Craig Jewett.
That was good. That was nice from Steph there. Passes over to Long. Passes to Travers. Back to Steph. Come on, Steph. Let's get one and get firing. Oh, again, a little bit short.
But Hadj Lamar is there again with a rebound.
It's just not her day for the speed of the conversions.
Chair control. Oh, and he misses that one. It's a rare miss from Hadj Lamar.
I would sub him off, wouldn't you?
I would take him off too. He's played incredible. But Steph Johnson on the ball now.
And Johnson into Travers. Travers! You know what? Long's got it back.
And you can hear the crowd behind us. You can hear the crowd behind us.
And there's 50,000 people in the arena screaming Andrew Long's name.
Incredible to see the fans asking.
He will be signing autographs after the game. And Mansell.
The fade away. 2-second violation.
Do you know what, though? It was a nice finish.
Beautiful finish.
Didn't count, but nice finish.
Got Travis with him.
Right, now they need these options. They need one of these two to drop back, I think, to give an extra option. Here he comes. Trotter. Trotter on the
Great
far
job,
side.
Craig.
Overlap from Todd. That's enough. That's good. As long as they're breaking out the half in the 8 seconds. There we go. Nice cover from Jewett. Oh, and it doesn't drop, but he gets another go. Hands it off to Big Long.
Oh.
And Johnson. Third time lucky for Johnson.
And Steph Johnson there. Great to get the rebound.
And let's see if we can finish these last 3.5 minutes with a flurry of good play from the Rockets.
And there we go, Alan Mansell. Steph with the inbound. Got Travis on the ball. Andrew Long. Long driving with the ball.
Andrew
Great
being
defense from Hadj.
stopped in there in half, as you can see. And now Craig does well there to get it over the biggest player on the court, Mr. Mansell.
Yeah.
A little handoff down to Josh Trotter, and he gets more points on the board. That's his first for this quarter, actually, but he's doing really, really
He's
good.
having a great game. The young man is having a great game. Confidence is flourishing.
He's peaking.
Using them votes.
We're just trying to find other words.
Yeah. And Alan Mansell, great work from Rob.
Oh, lovely work from Johnson.
Block party.
Beautiful there. That's the Johnson we know. Fighting to the end.
Great work from Craig
Number
Jewett,
54 and 31. Reading Rockets. Hey! Craig Jewett also looking to get his name on the board. And Johnson takes her time. Feet out to Trotter. Not Trotter. It's Travers. Travers off the ring.
And it's a timeout. Ball with 1 minute 34 seconds left on the clock.
Spare 2 minutes. I think it's going to be a tough ask to get 26 points in 2 minutes, but they can finish with their heads held high. They've definitely had a better quarter in the end here.
Just for the Reading Rockets, I think it would be what Liam saying now is last game.
I did speak to him before. He said, similar. Basically, have fun out there, and you got to be having fun. Fun. Telford here. Chile, currently playing in Germany. What's your team called, Chile?
Erzval Bayreuth.
Shout them out.
Just finished the season. Young finish to the season, to be honest, to stay in the league. But let's see what Reading Rockets have to offer in the last 2 minutes.
So on to the court comes Dan Stevenson for the Rockets. And Steph is organising her troops around the D.
We got Rob at the top of the key. Alex on the ball.
Pressure
Here
from
we
Trotter.
go, Rob. Pressure, his shot's up. Oh, and it's bang from Alex, it's all money.
Is lovely. He has come alive this quarter. Been quite quiet the rest of the game, but he's really making them this final quarter. Mo Alamari, another phenomenal player, passes out to Josh. Josh on the cover, looks back to Mo, and it's a bit of an ask on that pass, to be honest, and that was a bit of an ask from Steph. But she gets that. That's lovely.
Steph Johnson.
Lovely
bang,
shot.
Bang.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Relax a little bit on their offense.
Just enjoy playing the game. Taking the shots that you feel comfortable. And Alex from the
Lovely
top.
pass.
Oh,
Lovely
that guy's
finish.
not missing his last 3 shots.
He's had 4 actually, in this quarter. Back-to-back scores.
Yeah, people used to say that he was my dad. Ninja man.
And see the pass from Haj back there when he passed to him as well. It was like a bullet.
Oh, Amari to Stephanie Johnson.
That was a nice pass.
And Steph
Johnson.
shoots.
Oh,
but
Josh
Joshua
is
the
there.
rebound.
And the
And
foul.
that'll be two. That'll be two for Joshua Trotter.
Yeah, that was a good quick catch release. You see, he managed to draw that foul. The foul goes against Rob.
A lot of potential.
30 seconds left on game clock.
There we go, there's one.
Josh makes his first.
Very talented. Oh, and
Josh
that's 2 from 2.
makes his second.
He'll be so happy with that.
I think he's got a proud mum here on the camera as well. Oh, look at that! All the way to the hole, Chile.
And you can't do that to
my
the man
goodness!
that scored so many points today.
What happened there? Do you know what? The defense went silent.
Yep.
They're absolutely
That's when
silent,
you see
and that was the
difference
problem.
between two of the teams with the experience on the high rollers.
14-13.
Here we go.
10.
10 seconds left of the season.
Looking for the pick and the roll.
When they finish.
Oh. Still.
And I think
Yep.
And that is it.
That brings us to the end. So thanks to everyone who was watching. It was a lovely game and a lovely day out there. But it ends up with the score being a bit one-sided to the guests, the High Rollers, 61-33. And we will see you in the next season, I guess. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
And thanks for coming, Chile.
Yeah, no worries.
Respect.
Just remember, before we end the stream, check out Reading Rockets Wheelchair Basketball on the Instagram, Rockets WBC, and on YouTube.
And big thanks and shout out to the refs out there, doing all the hard work week after week. And of course to all the staff behind the scenes. Steph Trotter to my left. And we will see you next time. Good night.
See you next season.